What he say?
Yeah, did you?
You could have Lord pick up the cuffs, and he could just go to a
And
room
keep
or
on
whatever.
sign.
All right, Lord, take over handcuffs, and then Bacon Time will send over the body cam footage.
Okay.
All right. Bacon time.
Bacon Time, just my bad, just send it to me, and then I will send it to both of them because right now we don't have a court clerk, so I will be the court clerk.
Let's go this way,
If you
sir.
don't got my Discord, I'm gonna put it up right now.
Yeah. So the arresting officer.
So we ready?
Yeah. Just
Okay, so the thing was, I was at HP. I got shot and then came back, and then I was AFK. I wasn't on my phone, and then when I got back, and then I was arrested.
okay. So you were wrongly
Yeah,
arrested. You weren't even there in order to
yeah, I was
respond.
not even there.
All right.
Yeah, that's correct.
He's probably sending over evidence so I can go ahead and get it to them.
I'm just waiting on the evidence. We can go ahead and go back to the courtroom. I'm just gonna go ahead, head back in, have a seat until we're called up.
Oh, you already got his side of the story, his statement?
Yes, I did.
All right, we're going to start in a minute. We're just still waiting on the evidence to come through, and then we could go ahead and send that to your lawyer, Gil, and we're going to send it to the district attorney, Mr. Perez, over there. That's all right with you?
Perfect. Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I
I
can man the
appreciate you.
door. I'll be bailiff and man the door.
10-4. The court will be in session in a minute. Judge residing over this case will be Judge Pastor Ricky. Hey, walk over there, Gil, so it could look a little more real because I'm recording.
All right. How many times did you drop the micros advising that he needs to leave the area? And okay.
Hold on. Oh, I was finna say, yeah, he probably sent it over, but you don't want to talk in front of the public defender and stuff like that because, any wrong evidence they say, anything you say or do can be used against you in the court, that type of shit. So if you want to talk to him about the case, yeah, just y'all go take a little break in another room, just like how they did, talk over it, and then come back. But all that will be up to the judge. You just ask the judge, can you have a recess with your client or whatever the case is, so you can get their, basically details about the case.
Your Honor, I want to follow motion for a couple of minutes so I could review the evidence and also speak with the officer.
Motion granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, he probably still sending over the evidence. We're just waiting on the evidence. Thank you, Gil, for your time, Brody.
No problem.
Just to be sure, case number 1249, we have Gil, who's being charged with 1.7, 3.2, and the arresting officer is Bacon Time.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Can you repeat case number for me, sir, so I can write it down for details?
Yeah, I have case number 2457.
Your Honor, I would like to request the court to forward the evidence towards my Discord as well, so I could start reviewing as the officer comes back.
That's granted. Are we currently circling around the evidence?
Correct, sir. I'm still waiting on it. As of right now, there has been no form of video evidence sent in, or nothing like that. So as of right now, it's all depends on you how much longer you want to wait. If officer failed to do so, you can, basically rule on that, sir.
Okay, well, we're going to give Officer Bacon time, about 2, 3 more mics, to come back in and submit his evidence.
10-4, Your Honor.
This is the perfect room for it because if there's bailiff at the door, then there wouldn't even need to be cuffs and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say no cuffs simply because of he's not logging out or whatever the case is, but that's good. But that's how we're normally going to do it once the word gets spread around and stuff like that. We're just going to bring them up here, close the door, and then unhandcuff them, basically because they're not an inmate yet until they're proven guilty.
Yeah, and if there's a bailiff at the door, like they can open and close the door, no problem.
Okay, we just still waiting on him. The judge ruled for 3 clicks, waiting on the arresting officer. If failed to do so, the judge will have to rule.
When it comes to sending and stuff, I mean, I guess each case you can determine how long to wait, but I imagine like 5-minute wait time all across the board would be bad, I guess. Seeing as you're gonna send me this board, good.
Yeah, because the thing is that with those videos, it depends where, but if you're gonna do it through YouTube, it takes some time.
Yeah. Then you have to go through the actual video.
All
Correct.
right. Well, we could have evidence another way. If there was a extra officer on scene, whatever the case, because they are witness. But since we don't have that, we having to wait for this type of evidence. But there'll be many ways that we can use evidence because I know sometimes that do be time consuming, especially if they're long videos. So most definitely.
Yeah, like it could be like you come in the courtroom right away and the two have to go and discuss and show evidence before they come argue.
Yeah, most definitely, Brody. All right, Judge.
Okay, so if we can get the arresting officer, just have Bacon time come back in so we can go ahead and get started.
Step in the lobby real quick.
I think he was offline because if he would have came back in, he would have responded in here.
Yeah, it says he's been off for the 5 minutes that we've been waiting. So,
Well, you probably got
what?
off.
Yeah, because I was offline when he got arrested me. That's why he got offline.
Okay, well, if we want to get started with the defendant's testimony, we all know that a 1.7 3.2 means that you were hanging around in the green zone after supposedly being told that that the green zone is not a chill zone. Do you have anything to say about the charges that you are currently being charged for? You can have your attorney speak for you if you would like.
Yeah, no. So the thing is, I got shot, and then after I got the pills, I came back to the parking. There was people around in the parking, and I couldn't get any spot. And then I was at work also, and I put my phone aside. And then when I came back, I got arrested.
Your Honor, I would
Okay.
like to present a motion at this point.
Motion granted. Is your motion, Mr. Perez?
If the suspect is going to speak, can you please have him to refrain from any noise, music, or any um, additional noises besides his voice to be presented so we can hear him loud and clear?
Okay. All right, good. If you heard the prosecutor's request, all right, thank you for that. I know it might be kind of tough IRL, but if you can, just do your best. So, because we are recording, so we just want to be sure that your statements is being heard correctly. Is that okay with you?
Yeah. So the thing is, I was at HP. I got shot, and
Uh,
then I got my pills. I came back to the parking where there were no spots because lots of cars they were like around the parking lot, and then I find a spot, safe spot where nobody can hit me. No, people were hitting each other by cars, and then I came back after like AFK, I was arrested.
Okay. So, did you see in the chats that Officer Bacon Time had gave a warning to leave the area?
He just sent me a friend request, Your Honor. I think the evidence is coming in.
Okay.
If it does, just look out for it, Mr. Perez and Lord Davis. I'm gonna send it to you guys Discord right now.
He just answered your question though on chat.
Thanks.
Yes, let the record show that Gail answered in the chats. No, I did not. I was not at my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna give Mr. Bacon time a couple more minutes to come back in. So he just gave the clerk over a friend request, so we should be seeing him back in pretty soon. I'm gonna allow a few more minutes before we make a ruling. It looked like Jordan just left, so he's probably going to be reviewing the video now and coming back.
Your Honor,
But in the,
your Your Honor, I have a question.
yes, Perez, go ahead.
And this goes with the attorney. Can he advise how long he was away from his phone?
Yeah, Mr. Perez, if you give me a moment, I'm pretty much, I got down what he said. There's a few things that I do want to go over, and that is actually one of them, but thank you for that.
I just received the evidence. If you allow me to step out for a moment so I can review the the evidence, please.
Evidence has just came in, sir. I just came back to get Lord Davis Discord. I just sent it to Mr. Perez.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Perez, granted. Welcome
Your
back, sir.
Honor, let the let the court record that the suspect is advising that he was away from his phone 10 minutes.
you have my Discord, sir.
Which one was it again? Was it the DL7 or Captain Davis? Oh yeah, Captain
Captain.
Davis. All right. Just unhandcuff him right now. 'Cause like I said, he's role playing properly, so I don't feel like he's going to be a disturbance. You could just yeah, and then I'm sending the evidence right now so you can overlook it.
Appreciate that, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. The evidence has been sent to both parties, sir. Just waiting for the review. Then I guess you can go ahead and let them start with their closing arguments before you make your decision. But they're reviewing it. I'm finna send it to you so you can review it as well, sir. All evidence has been submitted. Hey, Bacon Time, they need a supervisor on floor 1. Or Pastor Ricky.
I was off like AFK. Literally making this. Hello?
Did you get it, Judge?
Yes, sir, I did. Thank you for that. The evidence has been reviewed.
10-4. Have you already reviewed the evidence, Lord?
Yes, I have. I would like a second file a motion to speak with my client.
All right. While it
Judge?
look like everyone else is reviewing the evidence, I'll go ahead and grant 3 minutes to go ahead and speak to the client. If we can make this quick so that we can go ahead and wrap this up.
You could also just message
Thank you,
each
Honor.
other too, so it's private.
Just follow me, sir. All right, I came back here because the distance is pretty crazy now. I reviewed the evidence. You were AFK just for a brief moment. The officer didn't use verbally, to communicate with you. And while you were trying to talk to him, he ignored you. Didn't respond to you letting him know that you were AFK.
Okay, perfect. We have chance to fight.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to pull the see. I'm gonna see what the district attorney thinks of this.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I could get this dismissed.
Perfect. Thank you, boss.
No problem. We can go ahead and return to the courtroom.
Okay.
I guess we'll be.
I'm sorry, sir. Hey, Judge. When this court case over with Mr. Gill, then the district attorney will get with you so you can talk with them about the case or whatever the fact is to build evidence against your suspect. All right, so we just waiting on Mr. Perez, correct?
Yeah, that's the last one. Then we can get started.
All right, sir. You got the floor.
I got to done quickly because I have stuff to do. I will be logged out.
Okay, 10-4. I think simply because Marcus used to be an HPD officer, whatever the case is, and he have knowledge, experience. With him, like I said, we still doing this training portion. So with him, Marcus case, we can do basically how we gonna say word of mouth just for right now, since Judge gotta go or whatever the case is. But Judge, can you just do me a favor and just upload the footage and then send it to Pastor Ricky for me?
Okay, that will take a few minutes to upload it on YouTube, and then I will send it to Pastor Lee.
Okay, appreciate you, sir.
Yes, so now I can log out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you everyone, guys. See you later.
Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and get this one started. Officer Perez, wait for him to come back in. Bacon time. Did you have anything that you wanted to add about this case here? I'm not sure if you heard anything, if you heard Mr. Gill's argument. Okay, and just to be clear, Bacon time, you're charging Gatton with 1.7 and 3.2. Okay, thank you for that, sir. Lord Davis, did you have anything that you wanted to add after seeing the evidence?
Yes, I did. I was gonna ask Your Honor for motion to dismiss
And that's on what grounds?
on the grounds that Officer Bacon Time did not verbally communicate. My client stepped away for a brief moment, it seems, and maybe if Officer Bacon Time had verbally communicated, he would have heard and cooperated. Also, it did show after being arrested that he was completely cooperative. So have I believe that again, if Officer Bacon Time had used his mic, he would have cooperated and left the grounds.
Okay, thank you, Lord Davis, for that.
Mr.
Is
Perez
it
back, sir.
okay? Welcome back, Perez. Came back just in time, sir. Is there anything after seeing the video that you would like to add? Your client, the officer Bacon Time, did not want to add anything. He said the video was clear as far as the charges of 1.7, 3.2.
I just want to ask very briefly what the attorney came with his conclusion, so then I can proceed with mine, if you don't mind, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. The floor is open for closing statements.
No, I'm sorry, Budget. And basically, what he said, Mr. Perez, were on the ground. I'm sorry for cutting in, Your Honor, but on the grounds of he felt like your client, which is Officer Bacon Time, did not, communicate in a well or professional manner with the suspect. Um, the suspect was away from his phone, AFK, and he felt like basically if the officer would have communicated more, probably talked to his mic, the suspect that we have right now would have complied simply because of his action after he was arrested.
Is that that's all his statement?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And you stand by that statement?
It's not his trial.
I know. I just want to make sure that he understands what he stated, and I want to make sure that he understands what he's being charged with. Does he?
You
Yes,
have a
yes,
closed off.
yeah, I think he does. That was his final statement, and it's in
All
the
right.
chats.
Okay. So upon my review, uh, Bacon, Officer Bacon did exactly what he's been trained and told. Bacon time utilized the chat, uh, where the chat is used to exhibit any information and articulated it clearly what needs to be done. Number one. Number two, it is like it is illegal by the RP faction regulation of one state. You cannot be AFK more than 5 minutes. Obviously, he stated and he admitted that he was out more than 5 minutes. However, if Officer Bacon would have said something or would have advised anything, he wouldn't been able to listen to the words that would came out of his mouth because he was AFK and God knows what he was doing while he was not paying attention. Besides that, Your Honor, there was a lot of noise in the background, um, so he would not even acknowledge any statements or any commands that would come out of Officer Bacon. I strongly believe that 1.7, which it is a direct order command from a law enforcement official as addressed by the one state, that he has the power and authority to advise written um, and verbally, but because he was AFK more than 10 minutes, he will not be able to acknowledge those statements. So at this point, I believe and I suggest that the charges that were presented are legally, and he has every right to serve the time that he was given at this point. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, if
Okay,
I
thank
may.
you with that. Thank you for that, Officer Perez. Yeah, David, I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling now, being that all statements have been given. What I'm going to do here is we are going to honor the charge of 1.7, which is uncoordinated in a protected area. So, Mr. Gatton, you will be charged with a 1.7. Um, as far as the second charge of 3.2, because of your compliance today with the officer, admitting that for one, you did not hear or see any of the charges. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to drop the charge of 3.2. We're going to charge you with the 1.7, but the 3.2 charge will be dismissed. We're going to just use this as a warning, being that this is your first offense. I advise you to be sure that you thank these officers because they did not give you a charge for not having a gun license. I'm not sure if you do or not because the evidence does show you had a weapon out in the green zone, which is another violation that we could slap on you as well. So we're going to go ahead and book you downstairs in the one state police jailhouse with the 1.7. If you have any questions, feel free to give them to your lawyer, Davis, and they'll be sure to hand them over to the courts. Officer, if you can escort him down to floor one, please. I call case number 2457 dismissed and closed.
All right, perfect. How y'all felt about that?
I was a little nervous. Like I've not been, I've been on the other side of it.
Guys, I'll be back.
But there was one thing I did want to try to add there, but I had already did the closing statement, I guess. But the putting this stuff in chat, yeah. But we are also told that you have to read them their Amanda rights, not just put them up. You have to verbally communicate that. And I was gonna say that
That's
you
that's why I
with
dropped the
him have
3.2.
yeah, and then I was gonna say with him not being given the chance, considering he has no previous background, uh, he should have still been given the chance, to just claim that he wasn't going to use his mic, or just to assume that he wasn't going to be able to hear. It doesn't give it an excuse to not follow procedure.
Facts, most definitely. But like I said, you put up a good fight, Brody. You get what I'm saying? It's all about RP in it or whatever the case is. Like I had gave out an example the other day when I was just in a gang recently, and I came in here and I used Gunzo as my lawyer. I actually walked in here lying my ass off, talking about I saw officers kissing the whole nine, and but I actually won my case simply because of how well Gunzo, role played what I told him basically and put it in a scenario that would made it sound sense, and I actually won the case because of that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's where I was kind of confused. I was trying to figure out how to put the AFK situation into like something like RP, like
Right. See, what I would have did after he said something about AFK and how it's against one state rules, I would have said, correct, most definitely is, or whatever the case is, but that is an admin disciplinary action. Worry about AFK players, things in that nature.
yeah.
If
Also,
anything, when I say, man, being the attorney, have him tell all that stuff to you first. Why would you say all that stuff in accordance? If he would have told
right.
you all that stuff, you could have been like, bro, don't say that, don't say that. You know, you would have been able to like direct him or coach him on what to and what not to say, because he pretty much shot himself in the foot by saying that.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna get
Fact.
the story and I'm gonna let him know I'll talk on your behalf, so I could, you know, not mention certain things that don't need to be mentioned.
Facts. Chief. So basically, we just ran like a mock training, but we're gonna have like another one or two done. Just so we can get the feel. The first one, like I said, it went great. I don't know how the others felt because I let them do their thing or whatever the case is. But yeah, we just doing a little courtroom training right now.
And
Sorry, huh?
go ahead, sorry.
Okay, I see y'all.
Yeah, they just did their big one on me. Yeah, Lord Davis was fighting his ass off, but Perez did his shit though.
Yeah, he,
How
he
was
came in hot.
Me, Perez trying to send motherfuckers to jail. He ain't playing.
Man,
Did y'all
Perez was
record it?
like,
Sounded super
you
professional.
Oh
record
yeah,
that shit?
yeah. I recorded most of it until I got off to go send the evidence to both of the lawyers. But yeah, I recorded most of it, most definitely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got it recorded too.
All right, but y'all felt
Oh,
comfortable with that? Feel like y'all be able to do that?
yeah. Whose job is it to check for previous warrants before offering? Because you said that disqualifies them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he already came in with the charges because when I checked it, he had 8 criminal violations, but I don't know if Mr. Baker time added some violations to that. But like I said, I did put in the details. If they have active warrants or whatever the case is, they will be ineligible for a court hearing. But if you catch them in the act of doing something and stuff like that, then they can get a court hearing for those charges as well. You get what I'm saying? Because they were caught, and we have body cam footage because the present officer was online. But if they old charges or whatnot, whatever the case is, and that officer who gave them charges isn't online anymore, they can't get a court case.
Okay.
Hey, did you see what Bacon Time said in the chat though during the trial?
He said the
Oh
video
no,
is
what he
clear.
say?
Yeah, he said that it
Facts.
interferes with RP.
All
Oh
right,
yeah.
shit. Y'all want to go ahead and try another one? I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Uh,
It don't matter. I mean, we
yeah.
could
So
go back
no,
to patrol and whatnot.
no, I'm down to try another one. Perez come back. Yeah, I'm definitely down. Just a few questions, because I also like by pointing out that you got to use your mic. You know, that also would interfere with RP technically.
What you mean by that?
I mean, because it's saying that you're not verbally communicating, and then by saying like just texting is good, you know, it's kind of a, I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. I get what you're saying. All right, I'm finna go grab us another one. Y'all could come too if y'all want to.
What I missed?
Oh,
I'm
nothing.
finna grab
Chanel
somebody
came up.
else.
Yeah, we gonna run another.
All right.
Oh, sure, we already got one. Yeah, that's sure we got Marcus already. Let me
All
go
right.
tell him.
Oh damn, I didn't even know it was somebody already in here. All right, facts. Uh, matter of fact, what did he come in here on? Do you know? Can't hear you, Cash. Crash.
You got moderator on flow.
Said moderator is on the floor.
Yeah. Well, they in PD. I don't know if they're coming up here or not.
All right. Damn. Let me see your passport. This shit is crazy. He don't got no charges and just logged off. So basically, ain't no point because we don't know what he was brought in here for. Just skipped out before he can even tell us, and he still ain't seen me the body count.
Case dismissed. You are free to go.
Let me see if
That's
Judge
crazy.
sent me something. Let me see if he sent me something. Hold on.
Yeah, we can.
And see if other people downstairs.
I'm gonna take cuffs King Crash because you gotta relog. And yeah, I know you're good.
Did he send you anything, Pastor Ricky?
Nah, he didn't send me nothing.
All right, well, it's on you. You want to let him go because we ain't got no evidence, or we don't know what he being charged with.
Also, Your
Unless you want to
Honor,
take him to
the
court.
arresting officer is not present.
Just get in trouble again. We could do it.
Yep, that's what I was supposed to say, Marcus. I'm gonna give just Reese about an hour. If just Reese comes back with his evidence, you already know we gonna come and get you. But as far as right now,